In this next example, I'm going to do the books. So if you go to the admin menu, go down to books, the program comes with several accounts already in the system. We'll go to our journal and we'll create a new journal entry. It puts the date automatically, followed by the time. You can label that however you want. This will be your journal number. So we'll choose the very first entry will be put the number here of common stock. So we'll do $20,000 for our investment, and we'll start our business. And you can go back to your journal, and now you can see your $20,000 investment and your startup. We'll create a new journal entry, and we'll do inventory for our snack bars and our other products that we purchased. We've done 1,000 boxes of each, so we're selling them for $20 a piece. I think we mainly have enough money to do that, so let's just do an example, $1,000. About $1,000 worth of bars. 1,300. Activate that, save it. You can attach receipts. See if we've got a receipt here. We'll do just an example receipt. You'll be able to see that attachment. You can upload PDF or an image. We'll go back to our journal. Now we're going to do a new journal entry for sales revenue and for service revenue. We'll do our $1,500 for the vending machine, and we'll do $18 for the snack bar that we sold. We have our startup, our purchase of our inventory, and our service and sales revenue. I'll a wage expense for paying our employee, $1,000. And if you were to complete the entire journal, you would add in your payroll taxes and other dues. Just for an example, we'll keep it simple. So there's a couple of journal entries for starting the company, buying inventory, selling some inventory, and paying an employee. Now we can go to our ledger and you'll see the balances of all your accounts. Now you've got some balances there for your revenue and your expenses, your cash, your stock, your inventory. We'll do one more journal entry for borrowing some money. We'll do equipment, your credit card, buy $2,000 worth of equipment. Save that. You'll see that journal there. And you'll also see that in your ledger. Equipment. Your credit card now has a balance. And you can view the income statement. Shows your sales and service revenue, your wage expense. You can view balance sheet, which is not going to be balanced because we haven't balanced our books yet. You can see your cash flow. So there's your net income, your equipment, and your financing. We'll go back to the journal and balance our books. We've got to balance our revenue and our expenses. Let's take a look at our ledger. And we'll start with the revenue. The new journal entry. Here's where you do a closing account. We're going to do expense summary. And we're going to do our wage expense. And we're going to do our revenue next. Our wage is $1,000. To take that out of our wage expense and put it into our expense summary. And we'll save that. I'm going to mark that as a closing entry. And you can view your ledger. Show all your accounts. You'll see that your wage expense is now closed to zero. Now we're going to close these service sales for 15/18, and we're going to put that in revenue summary. Your service revenue, sales revenue, $18. Activate that, mark that as a closing entry. We're going to do one more. And this is where we're going to put both of our revenue and our expense summaries into our income summary. Now we're going to take our expense summary and our revenue summary. We're going to take those and we can look back at our ledger. You can see the revenue, 15/18, your expense. We'll put that in our income summary. So let's start with the expense summary. We're going to 1,000. Revenue summary 15/18. And then the income summary is going to be 5/18. Activate that. It's a closing entry. We'll view our ledger. You'll see now that revenue summary, expense summary, both closed out. And now we have a balance in our income summary. Now when we go to our balance sheet, our books will be balanced. So then you can also see your income statement. I'll show your revenue, expenses, your net income. And then you can go to your cash flow statement and you'll be able to see your net income, your operating cash flow, investing and financing cash flow. Here's where we spent some cash on some equipment and we borrowed some cash to buy it with. So that's the books section. You can view the link publicly and you can either have your income statement private, your balance sheet private, cash flow private, or you can go into your profile under accounting and you can mark this public books option on. And then when you go back to your books, you can display your books to the public. And you can view it by quarter, by year, all. Your balance sheet now displayed to the public, your cash flow. And if you go back into your balance sheet or your cash flow or your income statement, you can print those out, download to a PDF. You can do it by quarter or by year. So that is the books section.